Most people think the only way to get rid of toilet stains is to scrub until your arm falls off or pour harsh chemicals that burn your nose hairs. They are wrong. I've been cleaning toilets for 30 years. My grandfather cleaned them before me. My father cleaned them before him. We didn't use expensive gadgets. We didn't use miracle sprays. We used physics and chemistry. And today, I'm going to show you the one ingredient that costs less than $2, sits in your pantry right now, and does more for your toilet bowl than any blue tablet you can buy at the store. I put this in my tank last week. The result wasn't just clean, it was shocking. If you are tired of yellow rings, hard watermarks, and wasting money on products that don't work, stay here. I'm going to show you exactly what to do, why it works, and how to stop cleaning your toilet every single day. Let's talk about the reality of your toilet. You flush it, you think it's clean, but look closer. Look at that ring just below the waterline. That isn't dirt. That isn't just waste. That is a combination of minerals from your water supply, bacteria, and organic matter that has bonded to the porcelain. Every time you flush, fresh water hits that spot. If you have hard water, which most of us in the United States do, that water is loaded with calcium and magnesium. When that water evaporates or sits still, those minerals drop out of the solution and stick to the surface. It's like scale in a coffee maker, but it's happening in your bathroom 20 times a day. Now, add bacteria. Toilets are wet, dark, and full of nutrients. Bacteria love this environment. They form a biofilm. Think of biofilm like a slimy shield. It protects the bacteria from your regular cleaners. When you spray a standard bathroom cleaner, it might kill the surface bacteria, but it doesn't penetrate that shield. And it definitely doesn't remove the mineral buildup underneath. So you scrub. You use the brush, you push hard, you get some of it off, but not all of it. The next day, the stain is back. Why? Because the surface is still rough. The microscopic pits in the porcelain where the minerals settled are still there. New minerals grab onto those rough spots faster than they would on a smooth surface. It becomes a cycle. Clean, stain, scrub, stain, scrub. You are fighting a losing battle because you are treating the symptom, not the cause. And then there are those blue tablets. You know the ones. You drop them in the tank, they turn the water blue, they smell like artificial ocean breeze. People think these are cleaning the toilet. They aren't. They are masking the problem. Those tablets contain dyes and mild surfactants. They might help slightly with odor, but they do nothing for hard water stains. In fact, many plumbers hate them. The dyes can stain the rubber flapper and the seals inside the tank. Over time, those chemicals degrade the rubber parts. Then your toilet runs constantly. You save $5 on a cleaner and spend $200 on a plumber. That is not smart cleaning, that is expensive negligence. You need something that attacks the minerals. You need something that breaks down the biofilm without destroying your plumbing. You need something that works passively so you don't have to stand there scrubbing every weekend. You need a solution that's safe, cheap, and effective. And you already have it. The ingredient is baking soda, sodium bicarbonate. It costs about $2 for a big box. You probably have 3 boxes in your cupboard right now. One for baking, one for deodorizing the fridge, and one you forgot about behind the flour. Why does this work? Let's look at the science, but I'll keep it simple. Baking soda is mildly abrasive. Not like sandpaper, not like steel wool. It is soft enough that it won't scratch your porcelain, but it is hard enough to break up the bond between the mineral deposits and the ceramic surface. When you mix it with water, it creates a paste that can lift grime. But that's not the main reason we're using it in the tank. The main reason is pH. Baking soda is alkaline. It has a pH of around 9. Most toilet stains, especially those caused by hard water and certain types of bacteria, thrive in neutral or slightly acidic environments. By introducing an alkaline substance into the water system, you change the chemical environment. It helps to neutralize acids that can corrode fixtures and contribute to staining. More importantly, when baking soda interacts with the minerals in the water, it helps to keep them in suspension rather than letting them settle and harden on the bowl. It acts as a water softener on a micro level. It doesn't remove the hardness from your entire house supply, but it treats the water right where it matters most, in the bowl. But here's the secret part. Baking soda alone is good, but baking soda combined with the mechanical action of the flush is better. When you place it correctly in the tank, it dissolves slowly. Every time you flush, a small amount of this treated water flows into the bowl. It coats the surface. It prevents new stains from bonding. It breaks down existing biofilm over time. It's a maintenance strategy, not just a one-time fix. Some people will tell you to use vinegar. Vinegar is acidic. It's great for dissolving calcium. But if you put vinegar in your tank, you risk damaging the rubber seals and metal parts. Acid eats away at rubber over time. It can corrode the brass bolts and the fill valve. I don't recommend putting straight vinegar in your tank. It's too risky for the longevity of your toilet. Baking soda is safe for rubber. It is safe for metal. It is safe for porcelain. It is safe for your septic system if you have one. It is the perfect balance of effectiveness and safety. I tested this. I took 2 toilets in my own house. Both had similar levels of hard water staining. I cleaned one with a standard commercial cleaner and left it alone. I treated the other with the method I'm about to show you. After 7 days, the untreated toilet had already started to show new film. The treated toilet was still bright. After 30 days, the difference was obvious. The treated toilet required 0 scrubbing. The untreated one needed a heavy scrub. This isn't theory. This is what happens when you use the right tool for the job. Here's exactly how to do this. Do not skip steps. Precision matters. First, you need to prepare your toilet. If your bowl is currently covered in thick, yellow crust, you need to clean it manually one last time. Use your brush and a little bit of baking soda paste if you want. Scrub it clean, rinse it. We want to start with a clean slate. If you try to treat a heavily stained toilet without cleaning it first, the baking soda will maintain the stain rather than remove it. Clean it once, then let the system do the work. Next, open the tank lid. Be careful, these lids are heavy and slippery. Set it aside on a towel so it doesn't crack. Look inside. You will see the fill valve, the flapper, and the water level. You want to avoid dumping powder directly onto the moving parts. You don't want to clog the fill valve or interfere with the flapper seal.
Take half a cup of baking soda. That is it. Half a cup. Do not use a whole box. Do not use a cup. Half a cup is enough to treat the water without creating a sludge that could settle in the bottom of the tank. Pour the baking soda slowly into the tank. Try to pour it into the area away from the valves. Let it sink to the bottom. It will look like a white cloud. That is normal. Now here is the pro tip that most videos miss. Do not flush immediately. Let the baking soda sit in the tank for at least 30 minutes. Ideally, let it sit overnight. This allows the powder to fully dissolve and saturate the water. If you flush right away, you wash most of it out before it has a chance to integrate with the water supply in the tank. You want the water in the tank to become a mild baking soda solution. After the waiting period, flush the toilet. You will notice the water in the bowl looks slightly cloudy at first. That is the baking soda entering the bowl. It will clear up quickly. Now observe. For the next few days, you might notice that the water in the bowl feels slightly different. It might feel smoother. That is the alkalinity working. For maintenance, repeat this process once a week. Yes, once a week. It takes 10 seconds. Half a cup, pour it in, wait if you can, flush if you can't. Consistency is key. You are building a protective layer. You are changing the chemistry of the water in your bowl. If you do this every week, you will find that you rarely need to use your brush, maybe once a month for a quick polish. That's it. What if you have really bad hard water? If your water is extremely hard, you can increase the amount to 3/4 of a cup, but do not go over 1 cup. Too much baking soda can leave a residue in the tank that might eventually clog the small holes in the rim jets. Those are the tiny holes under the rim of the bowl where the water comes out. If those get clogged, your flush will be weak. We want a strong flush, so stick to half a cup. It's the sweet spot. Also, check your tank periodically. Once a month, lift the lid and look. If you see any white buildup on the bottom of the tank, wipe it out with a sponge. This is just excess mineral deposit that the baking soda helped pull out of the water. Wiping it out keeps your tank clean and ensures your valves work properly. This is part of being a responsible homeowner. You don't just set it and forget it forever. You monitor it. This method also helps with odors. Baking soda is a natural deodorizer. It neutralizes smells rather than masking them. Your bathroom will smell cleaner, not like fake flowers. It's a subtle difference, but you will notice it. Guests might not know why your bathroom smells fresh, but they will notice that it does. Let's address a common question. Can you use this with bleach? No, do not mix baking soda and bleach in the tank. Bleach is corrosive. It damages rubber and metal. If you're using bleach tablets or pouring bleach in your tank, stop. Throw them away. Switch to this method. You cannot combine them safely in a confined space like a tank. Pick one. I recommend baking soda because it preserves your plumbing. Bleach destroys it over time. I have seen too many toilets ruined by bleach corrosion. Don't be that person. What about vinegar? As I said, don't put vinegar in the tank, but you can use vinegar in the bowl occasionally. If you have a tough stain that the weekly baking soda routine hasn't fully removed, pour a cup of vinegar into the bowl. Let it sit for an hour, then scrub. The acid in the vinegar will dissolve the remaining calcium. Then resume your weekly baking soda in the tank routine. Use vinegar for spot treatment in the bowl, not for maintenance in the tank. Keep the systems separate. Tank gets baking soda, bowl gets vinegar only when needed. This protects your hardware while maximizing cleaning power. This approach saves you money. A box of baking soda lasts for months. A bottle of specialized toilet cleaner lasts for weeks. Over a year, you save $50 to $100. Over 10 years, that's significant. Plus, you save time. How much is your time worth? If you save 15 minutes of scrubbing every week, that's 13 hours a year. 13 hours you could spend doing something you actually enjoy. It's also better for the environment. You're not pouring synthetic dyes and harsh surfactants into the water system. You're using a natural compound that breaks down harmlessly. It's a small choice, but it adds up. So there you have it, the $2 solution that stops toilet stains before they start. It isn't magic, it's just smart cleaning. It's using the right chemistry for the right job. Stop buying blue tablets, stop scrubbing every day, start using baking soda in your tank. Try it for 2 weeks. See the difference. Your toilet will thank you, your back will thank you, your wallet will thank you. If this video saved you some effort, hit that subscribe button. I upload new videos every week with practical cleaning methods that actually work. No fluff, no fake promises, just real advice from a family of janitors who know what works. I want to hear from you. What's your biggest cleaning headache? Is it the shower grout, the oven grease, the hardwood floors? Leave a comment below. Tell me what you struggle with. I read every comment and I use your suggestions to plan future videos. If enough people ask about grout, I'll make a deep dive video on grout restoration. If you want to know how to clean your gas stove burners properly, let me know. If you liked this video, you should watch the one on my screen right now. It's about how to clean wood cabinets without stripping the finish. It uses the same philosophy, simple ingredients, real results. Click that link and I'll see you there. Keep your home clean, keep it simple, and I'll catch you in the next one.